It's like, hey, Nazi Germany.
Well, I think
she
gets retweets of people. Again, she can now the irony, of course, is she can say or write whatever she wants, just as the Jews could at Auschwitz. They could say or do whatever they wanted, right? Because they were protected by being Jewish, right? Well, Jemele Hill is a cone of protection. I mean, how do you even make fun of Jemele Hill when you see a tweet like this?
I just immediately thought
it's not even real. Like, it's not even. It's how do you even react to it? So she's been reading Isabel Wilkerson's new book, Caste. Is that right?
Yes.
And if you were of the opinion that the United States wasn't nearly as bad as Nazi Germany, how wrong you are. Can't encourage you enough to read this masterpiece. I kind of want to read this now.
But isn't there? Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but I thought based on her grammar, there was like a double negative in there that meant she is saying that.
Saying what?
I think it was worded weird, where she's like, if you think it wasn't something, like there was a double negative in there that made it the opposite of what she was trying to say.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Maybe I misread it.
I think what she's saying is the United States is as bad as Nazi Germany, correct?
Okay. That's what I was asking.
Okay. I'm guessing this is.
I think it's a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah. This is one of the books that was on the Ellie Schnitt official anti-racist reading list.
Manifestos.
Yeah.
I mean, do we need to get into specifics? I don't know. It seems like Nazi Germany was pretty bad.
I mean, people.
I know you disagree, Steve, but
they were always thin. They kept trim.
I mean, I know the highways were great, but
yeah,
Jesus.
there was always showered.
Is that what she means?
Kept.
She's talking about the highway systems?
I think she's probably comparing the institution of slavery in America to the Holocaust.
Is she? Oh, she's going back like.
Get over it.
She's going back like 300 years.
Yeah.
I think so. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think it's all about like even like Jim Crow laws, that kind of thing, the dehumanization of African Americans in American culture.
The last president was black, right?
Correct.
Well, half.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, Steve. But he was born in America, right, Steve?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
What do you think?
When he was writing his first book, he said he was born in Indonesia. So
what book was that?
Was it Dreams of My Father's? In the marketing material, it said he was born in Indonesia. So where'd they get that from?
So he didn't write that, though.
Steve wrote
the marketing material. I don't know where he got it from. I'm
think
pretty sure he was born in Hawaii.
Do you think Senator Barack Obama wrote his? What do you mean the material? What are you talking about?
I think that he was born in Hawaii, but at one point in time, he represented himself as being born in Indonesia so that he would be more exotic and a more attractive author.
Okay. It describes racism on the Wikipedia page here for this book. The origins of our discontents. It describes racism in the United States as an aspect of the caste system, a society-wide system of social stratification characterized by notions such as hierarchy. She does so by comparing aspects of the experience of American people of color to the systems of India and Nazi Germany. Okay.
I guess.
I mean, if she's talking about 300 years ago, then I don't know.
Then I get, yeah, but I mean, that's not how she framed it in that tweet.
I mean, it's just
like she's trying to get people riled up.
I mean, yeah, she's just a troll at this point. But yeah, I would say that's probably off.
And even what's the benefit of saying that? It's like, hey, Nazi Germany.
Well, I think she gets retweets of people. Again, she can now the irony, of course, is she can say or write whatever she wants, just as the Jews could at Auschwitz. They could say or do whatever they wanted, right? Because they were protected by being Jewish, right? Well, Jemele Hill is a cone of protection.
Ask Anne Frank. She got her works out.
Yes, because that's true. Because she's a black writer, she can write and tweet whatever she wants, which I say fucking hooray, but man, it's dumb.
She'll be able to write for The Atlantic for as long as she lives, too. But there was a conservative, you remember Kevin Williamson? He got hired and fired within a week at The Atlantic because someone turned up audio where he suggested that women who have abortions should be punished, which I think is I mean, sure, it might be an extreme comment for The Atlantic writers, but it's not.
I think it might be
it's not anything as ridiculous as
Jemele, Steve. Well, punished how? Should have their vaginas removed?
300 lashes.
Actually.
Did he really say that?
Yes.
Okay, do you think that's a little extreme?
It is a little bit extreme, but it was a little bit tongue-in-cheek.
Oh, it's okay, I don't know.
It was just like a little bit kind of joking around, and it was taken out of context.
I don't know, I think some extreme pro-life people would say that that's murder, so they should be treated with the death penalty, right?
Yeah. Or
Which is sort of a brain-twisting thing that they're so protective of life that when somebody kills a baby, they want that person killed.
Yeah,
eye for an eye, baby.
I've heard people say like,
true.
Well, a man would have to pay child support if the child was born, so a woman should have to pay some type of consequence. It's very weird arguments, the anti-abortion people.
Yeah, well, I got hooked in. I'm still paying child support for an abortion from like 18 years ago. I think she hoodwinked me on it.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
You talk to your lawyers.
I don't know.
You got a bad deal.
$2,000 a month. I mean, the kid's supposed to be in college now. I can't imagine that's gonna work. I mean, abortion is funny in a way.
It is. There's a lot of funny
Don't you think,
aspects to
Steve?
it, yeah.
It's funny
messy.
it's funny to joke about because at its base we all understand how horrifying it is. And that's why making light of it is funny.
I guess.
Right.
Real
Yes.
downer, this guy.
Of course. Yes, of course. Well, it's not actually funny, Steve. The joke is saying that it's funny.
I know. Okay. You're repeating what I was just saying in a
No, I
different
was
way.
in no way. Okay, yes, I was repeating. Okay, yeah, there you go. Fine. I didn't expect an abortion Monday, but here we are.
The chemistry's
Get your
still
abortion.
there.
Let's get your
Like
abortion
we never
calls.
left.
Let's line them up.